Hi everybody, this is Madhuga Janae. I'm going to talk about some new NECA Pacific Rim information. Yes, I haven't really talked about a Pacific Rim for a very long time, but finally there has been some new pictures showing off Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con of this year, and they actually show some new NECA Pacific Rim figures. And from what I've seen, I cannot wait to get the next wave of NECA Pacific Rim figures. They look awesome. Before I get into that, before we see the pictures of the brand new figures that are soon to come, let's just look at this picture. 3, 2, 1. This is the picture I just wanted to show you guys. This is the new Godzilla 1984/85 picture that has been released. And of course, the one who created it was NECA. This actually shows the glory of the face of Godzilla 1984. It's a little more zoom in his face. And as you see there, it looks horrible and pathetic. The teeth are coming out too much. The face looks like it got hit by a pan, a giant pan. And also the back also looks like it got hit in the pan. And also that the pan also chopped off a little bit of its spikes also. Yeah, that's how horrible it is. Just look at that face. Oh my god, it looks horrible. That reminds me of Gabara. I don't want to say that to Godzilla, but that reminds me of either King Kong or something, or Gabara, literally. Just, oh my god. That looks weird, and that just looks horrendous. That looks horrendous. That's my point. It looks horrendous, basically. The face is horrible. Horrible. And why is the green color? Godzilla 1984 is not green. He is basically black. Maybe a very, very, very dark brown, but mostly just black. Why is it green? Do they want to make it like Treadmasters? Do they want to make it like the Hanna-Barbera cartoons? What? Stupid. Anyways, now let's go into the actual NECA Pacific Rim figures. So first of all, I'm going to go show you guys this picture. And if you look carefully, you actually see Cody Tango, you see Battle Damage Knifehead, you see Battle Damage Gypsy Danger, Crimson Typhoon, Striker Rico, and what does it say right there? Axehead. And it looks like it's going to be released on October. Wow, that's interesting. See, there's our full-fledged look at Axehead. Look at that. Axehead, whoa, really looks impressive, but at the same time, looks incredibly similar to the regular Trespasser figure. Only difference is color scheme is way different. It looks like maybe some of the articulation points might be a little bit different, but anything. Second thing, it looks like the sail is a little bit different. Third, that there's spikes in the shoulders. See, I predicted that. I predicted that in a video a long time ago. When I was doing the comparison between Axehead and Trespasser, I said that probably they might include these spikes in the kneecaps, and I was right. See, there are the spikes, which have this glossy, unrealistic look to it. Oh, but overall, it just looked very nice, and I really like the adding of the yellow dots, because without the yellow dots, it looks kind of eh. But with the yellow dots, it actually looks very, very impressive, and it looks like it might be actually a little bit taller than Battle Damage Knifehead from what I see here. Yeah, I think a little bit bigger, or if not, Battle Damage Knifehead is a little bit too far away, and Axehead is too close to the camera. More close to the camera, so that's why it seems like that. But overall, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. Let's see, next picture. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this picture. This picture is actually very, very interesting. Now, if you see, you actually see, if you look very carefully, you actually see Battle Damaged Gypsy Danger 18-inch. You also see not Battle Damage. You also see 18-inch Sherna Alpha. So that's pretty cool. And guess what? Look at these down here. Look at these down here. These are the Prologue Jaegers plus Gypsy 2.0 figures as well, except they're not painted. As you see right here, the one closest to Gypsy Danger, the one that's right under his legs, is Horizon Brave. The one laying on the floor kind of reminds me of Romeo Blue. And then these two Jaegers, or these two Gypsy Dangers, the one closest to the 18-inch Gypsy Danger is probably the Battle Damage Gypsy 2.0. And then the other one is probably the regular Gypsy 2.0. That's what I'm guessing. And then right next to him, my favorite Prologue Jaeger, and probably even my favorite Jaeger, Tacit Ronin. Yes! Yes, Tacit Ronin. Yeah, Tacit Ronin all the way. I love Tacit Ronin. I don't know, a long time I did a list saying, oh, Gypsy Danger is my favorite. Well, now that's changed. I really, really, really love Tacit Ronin. I believe that is my favorite Jaeger out of all of them, and I wish Tacit Ronin came out more in the actual movie. Tacit Ronin just looks so amazing, and I can't believe they're actually making a figure of it. That's just so epic. Amazing. Thank you, God. Please, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Okay, next picture. This picture will blow everybody's minds to know. Well, actually, before I even tell you, I'll actually show you it. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, yes, you see Guillermo del Toro and the worker from NECA holding NECA Otachi. Oh yes, they're finally making Otachi. It looks like they actually did heard what the fans said about what other figure they wanted. There was this poll a long time ago that I did a video about, and the most voted kaiju to be made that people wanted was Otachi. And it looks like they probably heard and they probably saw that petition and they decided, let's just do what the fans want and let's do a Otachi figure. Now I bet there will be people saying, oh, this is probably just a statue or something. Well, guess what? There's another image. There is another image, and it actually shows articulation. Plus, it even says a little sign when it's going to get released. And here is the picture in 3, 2, and 1. Yes, right there. That looks awesome. That looks epic. And it's right next to Romeo Blue, Horizon Brave. You see the leg of 18 Sharon Alpha, and you also see Battle Damage, Gypsy Danger. But right here, you see Otachi. Look at this. It looks like there's actually blue lights right here, and unfortunately it looks like you cannot add wings, so now they're gonna do this again. They're gonna do now a wing version of Otachi now. Seriously, NECA? I mean, even Otachi's awesome, but still, they're gonna make another figure just for basically the same as that kaiju except with wings? Please don't do this, NECA. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. But just overall, it looks amazing. Look at that beautiful tail. It is actually kind of weird how the spikes are actually down instead of on top. I'm not really sure about that. But anyway, so you see that sack right here in the throat looks very nicely detailed. I really like the blue in the mouth, and also some little shading of blue in the overall body, and you know, those little back plates or whatever. And look at those toes. They look very, very impressive, and the articulation. I can't really find too much articulation, which might be a bummer, because I don't really see literally barely any articulation, unfortunately. I mean, I can probably see I can imagine the tail rotating probably, the little 2 spikes on the end of the tail rotating, probably the arms rotating, and probably just maybe a little bit, barely anything in the head, and probably the torso, and that's it. That would be unfortunate if that was it, but you know, hopefully I'm wrong, but from this it looks awesome as detail-wise, but articulation looks like there might not be too much. And it says Otachi Deluxe Kaiju, which this could mean that this figure is very long, possibly not very tall, which is alright. Because Otachi is basically an alien version of like a lizard or something. And it looks like it's going to come out, or expected to come out in November. Now, NECA is actually very bad at predicting when they're going to release their stuff. Very, very, very very bad. So possibly this might be instead, it might just be January instead of November. But I really cannot wait for the NECA figure. Overall, very, very epic. So that's about it for this video. Link to all the pictures in the description below. So yeah, that's the end for this video. Tell me down below, what do you think of all those pictures, and also tell me, out of all those new Pacific Rim kaiju, which one do you really, really, really want to buy out of all of them? Just imagine, you have all those new Jaegers. You have, excuse me, not Jaegers, but just all those figures. You have the Prologue Jaegers right in front of you, as well as Axed and Otachi. Which one will you go for? If you only have to pick one. I'll go for Otachi. But anyways, the dimension and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. This is another Kaiju signing out.